We have a couple of different stories to talk about in this video, and they will be timestamped down in the description below if you want to skip around a bit. The first one I want to discuss is Amazon. Amazon is coming for the online retailers of the automotive industry, including the likes of eBay Motors, Carvana, and to a lesser degree, Cars.com and AutoTrader. How may you ask? Used cars. Amazon announced earlier this week that they would be introducing used and CPO or certified pre-owned cars through their Amazon Auto program. A move that Amazon says fills customers' needs, but a move that is also very clearly entering the space of the other companies that I just mentioned. Now, Amazon launched Amazon Auto in August of last year, and they introduced this as a pilot program partnering with Hyundai where people could purchase Hyundais through the Amazon website. Now, unlike Cars.com, where you simply search for cars and inquire about them via these third-party platforms, with Amazon Auto, you can actually arrange financing and move forward with the vehicle purchase all online through Amazon. So it isn't as much as a lead aggregator as it is sort of an extended sales arm for Hyundai and other dealerships that eventually partner with Amazon Auto. Now, whenever this pilot program was announced last year, it was rolled out to 48 states. And today it's rolled out to 130 different cities, all of them Hyundai dealerships. And at least as of recording this video, this program is still limited to Hyundai dealerships specifically, but now these Hyundai dealerships can list cars other than Hyundais because they can also list their used and certified pre-owned cars. But as I mentioned, at least short term, it looks as though this is still going to be secluded to Hyundai dealerships specifically. Amazon is also taking a play out of the Carvana playbook because not only can you buy these used and CPO cars directly from Amazon online, but Amazon is also going to be offering a return policy as well. Because according to Amazon's website, used car buyers have a 3-day or 100-mile return policy, as well as a 30-day or 1,000-mile limited warranty on used and CPO vehicles. This layers on top of Hyundai's 5-year or 100,000-mile warranty for CPO vehicles, which is a bit less than the Carvana 7-day money-back guarantee, but is still a really great return policy, all things considered, and more than what you would get by going to a traditional dealership and buying a used car through that avenue. Now, according to Amazon, as of recording this video, this is a launched service through Amazon Auto, but it's unclear exactly when we can expect for used and CPO vehicles to flood Amazon Auto in mass quantities. However, Amazon did hint to expansions of Amazon Auto with brands outside of Hyundai, and they said that they're going to be expanding their vehicle offering via the vast dealer network instead of going direct to the manufacturer like they did with Hyundai. Now, whether this means going after small independent dealerships or just going after individual franchise dealerships of larger brands, I'm not exactly sure, but what is abundantly clear here is that Amazon is expanding their automotive offering and their overall Amazon Auto lineup. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is the Tesla Diner. Now, I've been seeing this all over social media over the last couple of weeks, and I just need to talk about it. Now, Tesla opened a diner called the Tesla Diner. The diner features 250 seats, 80 supercharger stalls, movie screens, merchandise, and of course, food. The diner is open 24/7. It features a pretty limited menu, but in my opinion, the pricing is fair considering this is in LA, with burgers costing $13.50 and up, fries costing $4, as well as offerings like sandwiches, salads, even apple pie. Now, I have seen a lot of mixed reviews from the Tesla Diner, and according to which news article you read or who you talk to, there are protests happening at the Tesla Diner. Tesla fans love the food, love the service, and love the shtick. Tesla haters hate it and say that Tesla should be sticking to cars, not food, as well as everything in between. However, I think that there is one aspect of the Tesla Diner that many mainstream news outlets aren't covering, and that is that this is a Tesla supercharging station first and a diner second, or at least that's the way that I see it. And I actually really like the idea behind it, and I think it's quite smart. It gives people a place to charge their car, eat food 24/7, make it a cool place to hang out, and get a ton of press in the process. From the perspective of PR, I think that this is an excellent idea, and based off of what I've been reading online and through news outlets regarding the Tesla Diner, I think that if PR was what Tesla was looking for, they absolutely accomplished that. However, from a restaurant execution standpoint, it does seem as though the Tesla Diner is a bit of a hot mess. Some reports show that there was an 11-hour wait, another report stated it was a disaster, and believe it or not, Tesla is not the first automotive brand to come out with a restaurant, because I think a really cool comparison here is the restaurant Ford's Garage, which, if you didn't catch it by the name, is a restaurant from Ford, or at least that's how it appears on the outside looking in. Throughout the country, there is a handful of burger chain restaurants called Ford's Garage, and it's a Ford-themed casual burger restaurant. I've been there before, and the food is just okay. And while Ford's Garage is an official Ford restaurant, unlike Tesla, who is owning and operating their Tesla Diner, Ford actually took the path of licensing, and they license their name to the operators of Ford's Garage restaurant. And somewhat interesting and random fact, I actually worked for the consulting firm that handled the licensing agreement for Ford's Garage. And I think from an operational perspective, Tesla should have considered to do the same. Instead of operating the Tesla diner themselves, get somebody to operate it for them and license out the name. The truth is, operating a restaurant is hard, and you see a lot of large brands enter the restaurant space and then quietly fizzle out because restaurants are just extremely difficult to make work. And while I'm sure Tesla is more concerned about the PR and the supercharging than they are about the quality of food, which means that the operations of the diner itself are probably a bit less important. If the diner is a mess, then nobody's going to come to charge their car or eat. I actually think that the idea behind Tesla Diner is pretty cool, and you are beginning to see this more and more with places like car washes, for example, that offer food or drinks while you wait for your car to be washed. So the demand for this kind of niche service I do think is there, and the fact that Tesla has such a diehard following, I think the idea of opening up a Tesla Diner is quite clever. However, I also do think it comes across as a bit gimmicky, and the fact that it's operated by Tesla themselves and not a licensee, my personal prediction is the Tesla Diner probably won't be around forever. And once it's served its PR purpose, it'll probably begin to fizzle as well. So there you guys have it. Like always, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, if you have anything to add, I would love to hear it. So make sure to leave a comment down below. And while you guys are at it, make sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next video.